And welcome back. We have Pandemic Legion versus Tormentum. This is match 14 of day 1 of the Alliance Tournament Finals. You're listening to Verona and Angel Horn, and got a bit of a setup, different setup from Pandemic Legion now. They're fielding 3 Legions, 2 Curses, 2 Cruors, a Guardian and a pair of Crusaders highlighted in red on the left side of your screen.
Maybe Pandemic Legion did need the practice. Claymore, Nighthawk, Rook, Hugin, Scimitar, 3 Nemesis, 2 Manticores from Tormentum. An interesting setup. Most of the DPS from Pandemic Legion focused into the 3 Legions, something we haven't seen a lot of recently this tournament. Generally considered one of the weaker T3 ships.
Absolutely, it's a familiar looking ship to me. It's actually the same, very similar DPS loadout to what I actually fly my own Legion as. So the whole shape is definitely one that I know. It also puts out an absolutely massive effective hit point tank when it's fitted correctly. So this is going to be a very interesting match. Paired, those 3 paired with that Guardian, that's going to be a pretty strong team if they can hold it together. And
conversely, you have a ton of cap warfare available for Pandemic Legion on the team. So those Cruors getting a basically a mini Balgorn, having a web and a small nuke bonus. And small nukes, while bonused, are actually fairly effective, especially against the Scimitar type ship. Bombs away from Tormentum. Not sure how effective that's going to prove against Pandemic Legion. Hitting both Curses
not
and
very
Legion,
effective at all.
Not very effective at all.
See those Legions there straight away, up to nearly 2 kilometers a second, absolutely barreling towards the Tormentum team. And as soon as those guys get in range, they're going to put down serious heavy pulse hurt.
This is an interesting use of Crusaders for Petition Legion. Already 1 Tormentum bomber is down. A large part of their DPS is incredibly vulnerable to this Pandemic Legion team. I'm going to go ahead and call this right here for Pandemic Legion. I'm pretty confident that Tormentum will not be able to hold very long.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a cap transfer going on there between 2 of the Legions, I believe that was, or potentially a Legion and a Guardian. Just trying to get a really, really good look to see what's going on with these Legions.
And the Rook just absolutely vaporizing within seconds of being locked by those Legions. Pandemic Legion right on top of the majority of Tormentum at the moment. The Scimitar, I would be surprised if A, he had any cap, or B, if he wasn't sweating probably as heavily as I am right now.
Yep, Morgan Redthorn there for Tormentum, destroyed for a boundary violation. So pretty much killing themselves as well as having their asses completely handed to them by this triple Legion.
Would you rather die to CCP Claw or Pandemic Legion?
I'd rather die to CCP Claw. It'd be less embarrassing given the antics recently. But oh wow, just Pandemic Legion, another completely different setup to what we've seen. 3 heavy pulse Legions, backed up by a Guardian. Just unbelievable amount of DPS, unbelievable effective hit point tank.
Really taking advantage of the Amarr hole, of the hole in the statistic of the Amarr ships appearing in this tournament. Really effective against teams that are trying to predict their ECM fits. We have a second ship. We had a second ship actually destroyed by CCP Claw.
Currency, which is
Tormentum.
I'm trying to find. Oh, that's another Tormentum pilot. Second Tormentum pilot dropped by CCP Claw for boundary violation. I don't know what the hell these guys are doing, but they obviously don't know how far away from the beacon they are. One of the curses there for Pandemic Legion just starting to slip into armor. I should imagine getting the Guardian pilot for PL will rectify the situation, and has done. Tormentum pretty much killing themselves, or at least I don't think PL can actually say they've won this match. Claw's killed more than them, I think.
An impressive performance by CCP Claw, really a glorious warrior. Only lost 1 ship overall in all the tournaments that he's participated in, and it was really by his own hand.
Yes, it was indeed, and you can see there, wow, these Legions just absolutely tearing the field up. Well, a lot of people said they're weak ships, they're not very good, blah blah blah, but it just shows when you put a little bit of thought into what you can come out with.
And Tormentum, well, I think you got a new nickname, guys. Petition Legion and Tormentum.
Yeah.
Thanks, Darius.
Wow. And CCP Claw is actually confirming to us that he wins the match because 100 points to him for killing everyone for boundary violations. Yeah, I mean, that's a really interesting loadout from PL. They've got the web, they've got the NOS and the Newt from the 2 Cruors. They've got the logistics from the Guardian. massive amounts of cap warfare and tracking disrupting from
And
those two
you have the
cases.
scrams from the Crusaders.
Yeah, scraps from the
Um,
Crusaders and just a whole lot of hurt from the 3 Pulse Legions.
It's a great example of the diversity even within one's own race. Wow,
Nighthawk
that
taking a pounding and just melting on the PL setup.
Nighthawk gets crushed.
Wow, I like that a lot. Well, that's it. Decisive and completely whitewash victory for PL. Tormentum out, PL through, and we can hand it back to Uncle Soundwave.